playoff.
People are still doubting me. I never want to be tackled. And I know people aren't going to want to tackle me. But on my end, it's fun.
Burst through the defense.
I continue to have fun when I run somebody over. And I keep wanting to get that feeling, that competitive feeling of me winning and outmanning somebody. One thing the nation needs to know about me, I'm the best running back in the country.
Some of the greatest stories in sports history come from teams, players who were given no chance, just giving them a shot. Man, that's all they've wanted forever. Now they get a chance to prove it.
The Sun Devils are one of 4 top seeds who earned a bye, rewarded for conquering their conference championships.
As every dog digs really deep.
But last week's winners bring momentum.
Caught Jeremiah Smith, touchdown.
The quarterfinals shift to neutral grounds at 4 iconic legacy Bull sites.
No place I'd rather be. Let's go, Big Lou. No better place. Let's go.
Boise State returns to the Fiesta Bowl, where they have won 3 times before. While known for their blue turf, this season it's standout running back Ashton Jeanty who is stealing the spotlight.
I mean, look at the footwork. This young man will not go down.
What is your running style? I would say vicious.
Everything stops and starts with Ashton Jeanty. Every play, every snap. He's the best running back in America.
We've seen Boise kill giants for years. I would love nothing more than to see Ashton Jeanty just run wild.
Jeanty and his teammates have to get by Penn State on New Year's Eve in the 54th Fiesta Bowl, a game neither team has ever lost.
So let's go, fellas. Take it all in. We here, baby. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. And you got to seize it right here, right now. All right, here we go. Hey, man, this is why you come to Penn State, man. For opportunities like this, man.
Penn State wasted no time grabbing an early lead. On their next possession, the Nittany Lions extended their first quarter lead.
Allard lobs it deep down the near side of the end zone. It is caught! Amari Evans with a touchdown. A 38-yard spiraling rainbow.
That was just an absolutely beautiful teardrop. Absolute dime.
Boise's offense needed a jump. Ashton Jeanty provided one, kickstarting an 8-play drive.
They need number 2 to break one. Roll out for Madsen. There's Jeanty. Speed to the sideline.
It was finished by fullback Tyler Crow.
Key third down right here.
Instead, it's a handoff right up the gut. Tyler Crow gets a push. Touchdown. A Boise State answer.
Now we've got a game here.
In the third quarter, Boise's 6th-ranked offense struck again.
Madsen rolling out. Wide open down the sideline of blown coverage. And Matt Lauder takes it the distance. Touchdown. Boy, do we have a game again.
On Penn State's next possession, their star tight end Tyler Warren responded, making the acrobatic look automatic.
Another blitz. Allard loads it in the back of the end zone. Chip ball for Tyler Warren. Touchdown. He's got a pair.
It's just so difficult playing this beast of a tight end. Just look at the extension.
Coach Franklin's Operation White Hat needed no explanation, as it bottled up the nation's leading rusher, Ashton Jeanty, by stacking the box and rallying White Hats to the ball.
It's been that kind of night so far for Ashton Jeanty.
These defensive linemen have just been hunting Ashton down 4 or 5 hats on the ball every single time. Just hasn't been able to get loose.
Instead, it was Penn State's Nick Singleton, who popped the kind of run that Boise fans are accustomed to.
Singleton breaks free! Nick Singleton has scored!
The Broncos had kept it close for 3 quarters, but in the end, the Nittany Lions pulled away.
And the celebration is on for Penn State. An endless supply of jubilation here in Glendale, Arizona.
And now their journey continues. 2-0 in the playoff, marching towards a 3rd game.
We wanted moments like this. I want these moments for you guys. And it is special.
Penn State remains undefeated in the Fiesta Bowl, improving to 8-0 all time.
Punish him, boys.
The Nittany Lions advanced to the Orange Bowl with their win on New Year's Eve. But 3 New Year's Day bowls remained to fill in the college football playoff bracket. After being picked last in the Big 12 in the preseason, having doubters is not a new thing for Arizona State or their star running back, Cam Skattebo.
Skattebo! How did he stay on balance there? You can't bring him down!
I want to win, and whatever it takes to get to the end zone, to put more points on the board, to win the football game, that's what I've always done my whole life.
Cameron's always been able to figure out how to get up, over, or through things. He would get out of every car seat you could find. That's how he ended up with the Houdini nickname, because if he didn't want to be somewhere, he was getting out of the situation he was in.
Touchdown, ASU!
I guess that feeds into the fact that I never want to be tackled, and, I get out of some things that people don't expect to get out of.
It is the second of 4 college football playoff quarterfinals.
And Texas stayed the course of their title aspirations. Or will the pesky underdogs who have done it all year long find a way again?
To me, the key is not let Skattebo get those home run hits.
It's you versus him. Hey, it's win or die. Go, dog, baby. Let's go.
2025 and the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl are underway.
Ewers to pass. And right in stride, they get going with Golden. Look at this explosive play from the Longhorns.
On the Longhorns' first play from scrimmage, Quinn Ewers connected with Matthew Golden for a 54-yard strike. The second play was even better.
Ewers wide open, touchdown, hook 'em, DeAndre Moore.
Silas Bolden makes the catch at the 25, cuts it up off the left hash. He's got the 30, 40, middle of the field. He's got midfield, and he is gone. Silas Bolden takes the punt return back for a touchdown. 75 yards to the house. The thing that you couldn't have happen for Arizona State has happened.
Texas wasn't just scoring fast, they were shutting down the Sun Devils' offense, holding the self-proclaimed unstoppable Cam Skattebo to 54 total yards in the first half.
Fourth down, hands off Skattebo. He's hit. He's dropped. The Longhorns hold, and Texas will take over on downs. Cam Skattebo, the one who said he couldn't be stopped, is stopped.
Skattebo is incredibly frustrated down here.
You got the ball 4 times.
As the frustration rose for Arizona State, Texas refused to lay off the throttle.
Ewers, he's pressured, looking to extend the play, directing traffic. Now he's going to run it himself. And Quinn Ewers goes in for the rushing touchdown.
Ewers tucked it in at the last moment, ran straight in, a dive into the end zone. QB1 with a huge Texas touchdown.
Down by 16, it was time for a Houdini-style comeback, and the Sun Devils pulled every trick from the playbook.
Skattebo's going to throw it downfield, and it is caught. And into the end zone goes Malik McClain.
It was a perfectly bad throw. Like, No, I put it underneath him. No, I put it underneath him on purpose.
Determined to tie the game, Scadaboo lifted the Devils onto his back and carried them into scoring territory.
Explosive play to Scadaboo.
Arizona State had all the momentum.
Scadaboo straight ahead, driving those legs. He gets in.
And improbably tied the game with 5 minutes to go.
3rd down and 15 for Arizona State.
Levitt. Big hit coming in was Michael Taft meeting Stovall.
They're going to take a look to see if this is targeting now.
That would be a massive call if it is.
After review, there's no foul for targeting.
That helps Texas greatly here. No targeting.
After the non-targeting call, ASU punted, and Texas drove into field goal position with 2 seconds left in the game. The Longhorns turned to the player who has made the most field goals in school history, kicker Bert Auburn, to get them to the semifinals.
A 38-yard attempt to make it to the national semifinals. Off the left upright, and we are going to overtime in the college football playoff.
Let's go! This is what we came here for! This is what we came here for!
Overtime to decide the Peach Bowl champion. Arizona State started out by turning to who else? Cam Scadaboo.
The snap, Scadaboo up the gut. He ran into a buzzsaw on Bill Norton, and Scadaboo somehow got out of it and crossed the goal line for a touchdown.
Again, the Longhorns have him and could not bring him down, and Arizona State is in front in overtime.
On the Longhorns' possession, they quickly found themselves in a do-or-die scenario. Brewers would need to find a way to convert on 4th and 13, or their season would come to an end.
Arizona State on the verge of sending shockwaves through college football. Let's go! 4th and 13, ball on the 28.
Ewers out of the shotgun. The 2 receivers out wide right.
Texas must convert.
Has the snap. 4th and 13. Ewers looking
to stay alive. Can they hook up?
Touchdown, Texas!
And this game heads to a second overtime.
The next play is the most important play, bro. Offense gonna score, we gonna win the game, bro. We gotta pick up the energy, bro.
The second overtime provided an opportunity for Quinn Ewers to cement his legacy in Longhorn Nation.
The Longhorns will have the ball first here in overtime number 2. Play action. Ewers looking to throw. Steps up. Fires downfield for Helm. He caught it. Touchdown, Texas.
Helm opens it up that way. Texas's first play of the second overtime, and they take the lead.
Quinn Ewers playing his best football of the game here late.
After 2 overtime touchdown passes by Ewers, momentum seemed to have swung. Now the Longhorn defense had to stop Arizona State and Cam Scadaboo one more time.
3rd down. Play action. Levitt looks. Fires for the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off. Andrew Makuba. This ball game is over. Texas is going to the Final Four. The Longhorns win it in double overtime. 39-31. What an all-time classic. 2 outstanding teams and players who gave everything they had.
Let's go!
With victory comes defeat. For Arizona State, they gave it all they had.
These guys will be in my life forever. It's awesome that I was able to play football for and with them. ASU's changed my life forever. In a good way. Simple. They've supported me through everything. Put me in a position to be successful.
Cam Scadaboo ended with 284 total yards and 3 total touchdowns, becoming the first losing player to earn the Peach Bowl MVP in 18 years.
You grow through adversity as long as you handle adversity the right way. When our backs are against the wall and when our best is needed, our best shows up. It's something as a coach makes you really proud.
Now we give a hell yeah! Hey man, we going to Dallas!
My job is not just to be a coach, but to be a teacher. And part of teaching, I think, is teaching our players what it means to be a championship father, what it means to be a championship husband. See it? Makes sense? What did I do with my hips?
You brought them forward.
All the way through, right? Don't worry about your feet right now. I'm gonna shoot my hips, pad level down. Hit. Good, now you're hitting too high on the bag. We need to get lower, because I'm, what, 38? Yeah. And you're 11, and I was a lot lower than you. Agreed?
Dan Lanning is always coaching, whether he is working with his son Titan or preparing the #1 seed and undefeated Oregon Ducks for their quarterfinal showdown against Ohio State.
I want this to be first contact, not these. Make sense? Every day we step on this field, we are entering a battle. And you think I'm talking about the battle with the opponent? I'm talking about the battle within yourself. But everybody agrees we ain't there yet.
A dazzling spectacle of tradition where sport meets grandeur under the California sun. The Rose Bowl is where legendary moments are made. The 8th-seeded Ohio State Buckeyes seek redemption for a narrow loss they suffered earlier in the year against their new conference foe, Oregon. For Ohio State head football coach Ryan Day, critics questioning his leadership since his late-season loss to Michigan have been loud. The calls for his job even louder.
Rose Bowl number 111. We hope we're in for something special here this afternoon in Pasadena.
Right now, you're living in a moment that nobody in the world can live. That nobody in the world can buy. You gotta make them feel you.
From a wide receiver standpoint, I think they have the best freshman in the country in Jeremiah Smith. Maybe the best one in the history of Ohio State. They have to get him to football.
Taking to Junkins again, and there is Smith roaming free, breaks a tackle. Ohio State strikes quickly from 45 yards. From the 42, Howard throwing over the middle, looking for Abuka, puts it right on the money, catch at the goal line, touchdown Ohio State. Buckeyes on fire.
The Buckeyes were unstoppable. At the heart of it all was an 18-year-old phenom, Jeremiah Smith.
Looking to launch right down the middle. Smith is wide open. Too easy.
Smith racked up 161 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half with absolute brilliance.
Keep going, man. Go after this, baby. Runs right side. Will they catch him? They won't. Touchdown. Travion Henderson. It's a Crimson avalanche here in Pasadena. 66 yards.
Dan Lanning's team endured an imperfect ending to what had been a perfect season as they suffered the most lopsided loss of the quarterfinals.
Same. Great job. Tell me everything I know right there, man.
This team is resilient, and at the end of the day, we want to win a national championship, and the way that we got here wasn't what we expected. It wasn't what we planned for. And now we got an opportunity to go play Texas, and a lot of football ahead of us.
Georgia had a strong quarterback, but lost starter Carson Beck in the SEC title game. Now backup Gunnar Stockton, who has not started a game since high school, will lead the Bulldogs against Notre Dame.
We're going to watch this and we'll come back and go over the script. You never know when you'll get an opportunity to have an explosive. We got to do our job, making a throw, and that's all you can do right there.
Come on, O. Come on, O. I need some life. Who gonna lead? Go, find somebody. Find somebody, Gunner. Find somebody, Gunner. Find somebody. Find somebody. Got him. Got him. Got him. Yo! Good job.
Every throw ain't gonna be wide open. This is an elite job right here. Got a chance to make a play, big play for a touchdown, and we've all been high-fiving.
Kirby Smart had his Bulldogs prepared all season for the opportunity before them at the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. But nothing could have prepared them for the shocking news they woke up to on New Year's Day.
Breaking news in New Orleans. Local police are calling it an act of terror after a man drove a pickup truck through a crowd on Bourbon Street, killing people and injuring dozens.
After the horrific act of violence in the early morning hours in New Orleans, officials announced moments ago that the game schedule between Georgia and Notre Dame will be postponed.
It's just an incredibly difficult day here in New Orleans, and inside the Superdome, it's been very quiet as we try to figure out what the plans will be, but certainly that pales in importance to what's gone on here.
Amidst tightened security, the Sugar Bowl was played on January 2nd after a 19-hour postponement. It began with a moment of silence.
After what's been a very emotional and difficult 36 hours here in New Orleans, the focus shifts to football. Notre Dame 12-1, the 12 wins matching the school record. And the Georgia Bulldogs, they arrive at 11-2.
Gunner Stockton was making his first ever collegiate start. On his team's second drive, the sophomore seemed ready for the moment.
Beautiful throw, delivered with confidence, a strike to Dylan Bell for a 10-yard gain.
Dogs with the ball on the Notre Dame 16-yard line. Stockton under center. Right hash, takes it, hands off Etienne, hit, immediately ball comes out, nothing but gold helmets, and Notre Dame with the takeaway. They fall on the loose ball inside the 10.
The Irish kept the Dogs off the scoreboard with the takeaway. And both teams were searching for their first touchdown as the first half dwindled down.
Notre Dame leads 6-3 with 38 seconds to go in the half.
Stockton pressure, ball came out. It's a loose ball and Notre Dame's got it. Tuiala Maka has Notre Dame on the doorstep.
33 seconds, 2 timeouts. Leonard in the end zone. Touchdown Irish. Bo Collins with the first touchdown of this game.
Turnovers for Georgia cost them 7 on their first trip, gave Notre Dame 7 on their last trip. 13-3 is their score at the end of the first half.
You've been here before. Don't let the game, don't let the opponent confuse you. You know right where you're at.
With 10 points in 25 seconds, Notre Dame seized momentum at the end of the first half. They delivered a gut punch to start the second half.
Aiden Harrison bringing back the kickoff. And he has one for Notre Dame. My goodness.
Oh, that's what we brought you here, huh? All right, good job, my boy. About thing time.
Anybody who has seen Kirby Smart's Georgia teams knows there's no quit in these Dogs, and they predictably responded.
Gunner with a play fake. Oh, he's got Cash Jones wide open in the flat left side. He catches it at the 10, crumbles into the end zone, touchdown, and the Dogs are finally in the end zone.
But 10 points was as close as Georgia would come.
Leonard on 3rd down and 7. Georgia needs a stop. He hurdles Malachi Starks and has a first down.
And that's going to be the ball game. Notre Dame was going to be a winner today.
And it's the best Notre Dame team we've seen in a very long time.
That's a really good team we played, so, man, I'm just so grateful for this opportunity. This is a beautiful thing and a dream come true.
Enjoy this, though. Enjoy it. Enjoy this locker room. Enjoy this moment, right? When we get on the plane, then we got to start getting ready for this next thing. We got more work to do, right?
After 2 rounds of the college football playoff, not a single conference champion remains. But 4 of the 8 winningest programs in college football history are still marching towards a title.
something that can't be replaced or put on paper as far as championship DNA. You want to win a championship, you got to go out there and take it from somebody else. You got to take somebody else's heart. You got to take somebody else's dream.
Just throw it out there. We're going to make a play for it. You know, we got to make our quarterback look good.
New Year's Eve, I mean, you couldn't write a better script.
Very, very proud of our players, but we're far from done.
When our best is needed, our best shows up.
We want it as bad as our fans want it.
1, 2, 3. Here comes the Irish!
In the next round, the Orange Bowl and Cotton Bowl will move two teams one step closer to being crowned champions.